Key Video Productions.
Hello everybody, if you're planning a 2013-2014 wedding, then put down that remote because this is Wedding Planning Weekly and we have one purpose, and that's to connect you with the best wedding professionals in Western New York and Southern Ontario. I'm Nick Salvatore and with me is my co-host, Beth Clark.
Hey Nick, we have a great show lined up. Let's kick things off with a look at Brandon and Jennifer's love story, produced by the team at Key Video Productions.
Brandon and I first met when we were in Brockport. It was my second year back at school, my first night there, and some of my sorority sisters had called and said they were having some people over, so I went over, and as soon as I walked in, I saw this guy with this big curly hair and wearing Abercrombie clothes, very preppy and completely my type.
I don't know, I thought she was cute, and so basically, you know, we played cards, we had a couple drinks and stuff like that, and you know, I think we hit it off pretty well.
We really had so much in common, and I really was, you know, interested in him.
Right off the bat, we were pretty serious when we you know, started dating.
He was the one. Like, I knew that he was the one, and we broke up 1 year later during the next school year, and I was devastated.
You know, now I think back on it, and you know, probably wasn't the right move, but you know, everything worked out, I guess. I moved back to Michigan, you know, finished up college there. There was probably a period of like 2-3 years that we didn't remain in contact at all.
And just about 3 years later, Brandon called me out of the blue.
It was late, I don't know, it had been like 2 in the morning, and from then on, you know, we stayed in touch. Years went by, and we were, you know, friends, and we talked on the phone all the time, but it was a distance issue at that point because I was in Buffalo and he was in Michigan. Towards the end of, I don't know, it had been like 2 years ago, we started getting more serious again. She had called me and she said that she got tickets to a Sabres and Montreal Canadiens hockey game, and I came to visit her, and when I came to visit her, you know, I don't know, I just wanted to be back with her. I felt like she was definitely the, you know, the person for me. And he looked at me and he just like started to cry. And he said, I don't want to leave. He said, I don't want to leave. I ended up making the move to Buffalo. I went to buy the ring for her. I don't know, I probably had it for like 6 or 7 hours. And I just was going to give it to her, but I wanted to go out to dinner. He said, you know, are you hungry? And I said, no. I said, actually, I'm not hungry at all. I said, but I've been dying for an ice cream cone. And so we went to Anderson's, and he pulls this box out. It's the box with the engagement ring and the wedding band in it. And so, like, all right there at once. I was just so excited, I just gave it to her there. And he just pulled it out and he put it on the table in front of me and he just said, will you marry me? And that's Brandon. That's, you know, it's nothing romantic. It's not getting down on a knee. It's not anything planned out or thought out. It was just so Brandon. And I touched his hand and I said, are you serious? And his whole hand was shaking, where like you could see the ice cream dripping down his hand, and he's just shaking. It's just dripping down from the cone and on his hand, and he was so nervous. One of the reasons why I gave it to her so quick is because she would find it. You know what I mean? Like she would find it. I could hide it in the best hiding spot in the house, and she would definitely find it. And I'd always said I wanted to be surprised. I always said I didn't want it to be, you know, around a holiday or around a romantic moment where I'd be expecting it. I just wanted it to be out of the blue, and that's exactly what it was. How she interacts with people is unbelievable. She's a great communicator. She's very lively. She's funny. She's very thoughtful. And, you know, she's very family-orientated and, you know, a great person. One of the things that attracts me to Brandon is he's pretty quiet. You know, he's a difficult person to get to open up. And what I love about our dynamic is that I think I'm more on the outgoing side. And so it makes me happy to see him laugh, you know, to know that I make him laugh. And then that I can open up that
personality in him that not a lot of people can see.
I could not find anyone better than Jen. You know, I love her. She's great.
From that very first conversation we had, I knew that this was different than anything that, you know, or anyone that I'd ever met before.
Key Video wedding stories captured for lifetime on DVD. For the finest in wedding day videography, call Key Video at 884-KEY-1.
Only Video and DVD gives everyone a chance to relive your wedding day as it actually happened. To see you walk down the aisle, to hear your voices as you exchange the vows and the rings, to experience the toasts, the music, the first dance at your reception, and the chance to preserve your complete wedding story is all available for you when you connect with the team at Key Video Productions.
Brides, here in Wedding Planning Weekly, we want you to start thinking differently about your wedding day plans. For instance, why limit yourself to the traditional something old, something new, something borrowed, or something blue? Why not something spectacular? Take a look.
Since 1967, Salvatore's Italian Gardens has been host to thousands of weddings. Our attention to detail and personalized service will make your wedding planning effortless.
We work with brides and grooms to create an environment that is exactly the way that they want it. Brides and grooms bring in different things the way they want it set up, and we set it up exactly how they tell us. We also work with them and closely with them to create a menu, to create a cocktail hour, a dessert table, everything, so it's personalized the way that they are looking for.
Known as one of the most beautiful banquet facilities in the world, the incredible atmosphere and brilliant food presentation makes Salvatore's the #1 choice for brides and grooms who want only the best for their guests.
From the moment the bride and groom walk into Salvatore's, the quality of food is second to none. We give each bride and groom the experience of creating their own plate for each of their guests. And when you combine that with the ambiance, you're going to walk away happy.
Salvatore's features 4 beautifully appointed banquet rooms, including our Victorian ballroom, designed for smaller parties, the stately Venetian ballroom, and our newest additions, the Bella and Amore rooms, which when combined become the Grand Bella Amore Ballroom, comfortably seating up to 600 guests. Always at your service and ready to assist at every turn is our experienced banquet staff. Salvatore's takes pride in ensuring that your event is more than you dreamed it could be from start to finish.
Here at Salvatore's, our philosophy that we instill in all of our employees is the Salvatore spirit to serve. What this means is that our level of service is second to none, and that our staff will be with you from start to finish.
Once your reception has ended, be prepared to be chauffeured to the beautiful Garden Place Hotel, which features 140 jacuzzi suites. Here you'll find the same elegance and sophistication that you and your guests have come to expect.
Here at Salvatore's, we pride ourselves on excellent food, ambiance, our experienced staff, and attention to detail. Add to that the expertise that each of our family members brings to your event. You can be sure that your reception will be everything you dreamed it would be.
For showers, rehearsal parties, or receptions, call us at 683-7990 or visit us online at salvatores.net. Salvatore's Italian Gardens, where dreams come true.
Salvatore's Italian Gardens is known as one of America's top restaurants and banquet facilities. And they are a valued member of the Buffalo Bridal Association, which should give you peace of mind knowing that you're dealing with a reputable facility when you opt to have your celebration there. Don't go away, because coming up in just a few minutes, you and I are going to have a heart-to-heart talk about internet shopping, especially when it comes to purchasing your wedding gown. Stay with us.
With over 85 colors to coordinate with any gown, Bridesmaids gowns have met their match at Tuxedo Junction. Request free color swatches at tuxedojunction.com.
Tuxedo Junction, we fit your dream.
The key to getting a great video of your wedding day is knowing every emotion will be caught on tape. The key to getting a treasured keepsake of the sights and sounds of your celebration is hiring a professional team with the best equipment. The key to choosing your wedding videographer is trust. Trust Key Productions to capture every scene, every emotion, with broadcast quality equipment and a professional, unobtrusive style. The key is trust. Brides have trusted Key for over 20 years. Key Productions. Call 884-5391 to request a free demo or visit us on the web at keyvideo.com.
When you think Orazio's, think choices. From authentic Italian and fresh seafood to spectacular specials. When you think Orazio's, think homemade. From fresh bread and desserts to made-from-scratch pastas. When you think Orazio's, think tradition, with more than 20 years as a Western New York favorite. And when you think Orazio's, think tonight. Orazio's Restaurant. It's not like home. It is home.
Concerned about the perfect vest and tie color to match your bridesmaids' gowns? No problem. Order free fabric swatches at TuxedoJunction.com.
Tuxedo Junction. We fit your dream.
This portion of the program is sponsored in part by Key Video Productions, television, video, DVD.
Welcome back. Ask most brides and they'll tell you the search for the perfect dress is high on the priority list. Now, I was recently engaged, about 4 weeks ago now, and I know for a fact that my fiance has already started looking at styles. Well, here's my advice. Where you shop for that dress and the dresses for your bridesmaids is really important. And if you're thinking about purchasing online, be cautious. It may not always be what it's cracked up to be.
We're at the Bridal Chateau today to talk about knockoff dresses. Now, the internet is a wonderful tool to use for planning your wedding. It's great to look at dresses and see what type of style you're like. But when you get into the websites, you start to see that some of the prices are a little bit lower than what you see in the salon. And I'm here to tell you that sometimes if a deal seems too good to be true, it's because it probably is. We're going to take a look at an example of an internet purchase dress that we bought from a knockoff site. Now first we have Holly's gown, which is our Maggie Sottero designer dress. It's a beautiful A-line silhouette. You've got these beautiful little grosgrain petals, very delicate, some pewter embroidery, a thin mocha sash accenting the waist, and you've got these beautiful lace appliques flowing down the train on top of a pointe d'esprit fabric and accented with Swarovski crystals. But now we're going to show you Katie in the knockoff dress. Now it came in the wrong color. This is white with a slightly purplish tinted sash instead of the nice color that we saw Holly in the ivory. The flowers are made a little bit cheaper. It's not a pointe d'esprit fabric. You're using sequins instead of Swarovskis. The fit of it isn't very good. It's not A-line like the other dress. It's bulging out in areas. The train's not as nice. As you can see, the dresses aren't the same, which is really difficult to tell when you're looking at the website because they're using the designer stock photo and descriptions. So a couple things to keep in mind so that you don't fall prey to one of these sites. Tip number 1, if the size charts look different, it might be a knockoff site. Tip number 2, if the dress is offered in colors other than the designers, it's probably going to be a knockoff. Tip number 3, they may quote you a different time frame than a salon, but with knockoff dresses, a lot of times they come late, if even at all. So what you need to do, brides, is go to a local bridal salon. Have a face and a storefront to take care of you. You get to see, feel the dresses, see the quality, try them on, get the fit, and you'll have a much better experience with a lot less headaches, and you'll actually even save some money. At Bridal Chateau, we scan through thousands of dresses and travel thousands of miles to choose our selection for our store. Our goal is to offer Western New York's brides the highest quality dresses and accessories and offer them at affordable prices. Stop on in to our salon to personally see our collections. Look at the beading, feel the fabrics, try on the fit. You will see and feel the Bridal Chateau difference.
I think the biggest misconception that brides have about wedding planners is that they feel they can't afford one. You know, they watch the TV programs and so many of them are upscale weddings that are very expensive. So girls have that, they identify with that thinking then that they need to have a high budget in order to have a planner. And that's not the truth. The truth is wedding planners can assist you all through the planning stages. They can come in at the beginning or they can come in at the end. They can help you, assist you at the beginning with your budget, helping to answer all of your financial questions, helping to prioritize those finances so they're spent in all the right places. Planners also have the ability to match you up accurately with vendors that are within your price point and that also have the same artistic flair that match up with your personality as a couple. Another option is to have your planner come in and just assist you with all the final details after you've done all of the hard work of planning your wedding. We can come in 4 to 6 weeks prior. We sit down and go over an 11-page checklist to go over all those nitpicky little details to make sure that nothing has been overlooked, to make sure that the timeline is going to flow smoothly throughout the day and that everything's going to work out just perfectly. The thing that distinguishes my company from any other company in the area is that we specialize in weddings. That's all we do. We don't do events. I absolutely love all of my brides. I love weddings. I love to just be able to do everything in my power to make sure that every bride has exactly what she wants and everything that she's dreamed of on her wedding day.
My goal as a wedding planner is to give you the opportunity to be a guest at your wedding. In other words, to really enjoy your day. So call me or visit me at heavenlyweddings.com.
Thanks, Tammy. Great advice, worth heeding. Remember, you can check out all our members online anytime. You can even read the code of ethics that each member signs. Then you'll be comfortable knowing that when you hire a Buffalo Bridal Association member, you've connected with an honest, reputable company.
Stay with us. After these messages, some beautiful floral designs from one of the area's top designers, and then a look at some of the latest fashions in men's formal wear.
Elio DiPaolo's Restaurant, Ringside Lounge, and Banquet Facility. Elio DiPaolo's. We cater to your dreams.
You know you need a professional video for your company or website, but you're wondering, where do I begin? Well, check out KeyVideo.com, Buffalo's premier television and video production house. We work with big businesses and other companies that think big. Corporate image, sales, training, you name it. Scripting, shooting, editing, we call it concept to completion, and we're ready to work for you. For your business, for all of life's events. Call, click, or visit Key Video today.
Known for impeccable attention to detail, incredible atmosphere, and brilliant food presentation, Salvatore's Italian Gardens has been serving newlyweds for over 40 years. For your shower, rehearsal party, or wedding reception, our experienced staff will tend to your every need. If it's an intimate setting of 30 or an extravaganza of 600, prepare to enter a world where dreams come true. Salvatore's Italian Gardens.
It was once expected that if the bride chose to carry roses on her wedding day, then the groom, the bridesmaids, groomsmen, and parents must follow suit. In fact, if flowers were to be present at the ceremony and reception sites, they too must be roses. Not true anymore. Having a variety of flowers not only enhances the texture of individual blossoms, but also gives a richer, more sophisticated look to your wedding.
When choosing a florist for your wedding, it's all about quality, style, and service. Teresa Maroney from Floral Accents is the expert, and she's ready to guide you every step of the way.
Tuxedo Junction, we make fitting your out-of-town groomsmen easy. Send in your measurements, keep track of your guys with My Wedding Planner, have a tuxedo ready and waiting in the city where your ceremony is taking place. All online at tuxedojunction.com. Let the guys travel, not the tuxedos. With hundreds of colors to choose from, we coordinate with all major dress designers. Order your free color swatch today at tuxedojunction.com. You've found your perfect color. Now, find your perfect match. When you want your wedding party to look their best, Tuxedo Junction is the place to go. With the newest styles and the latest trends, we carry exclusive designers you won't find anywhere else, including Calvin Michaels New York, Perry Ellis, and Oleg Cassini. Visit us at tuxedojunction.com.
Wedding planning is hard work, but choosing your vendors from the roster of BBA members can at least cut down the worry and stress. Right now, let's take a look inside Wozniak Photography with BBA member Dave Wozniak.
I'm Dave Wozniak, the owner at Wozniak's Photography. We've been in business for over 30 years. I love this business. It's more than a hobby. I've been able to turn my hobby into a living, and there's nothing better than not having to call work work.
I'm Amanda Wozniak, and I work here as a photographer. It's a great job to have. I love doing it. I love working with the bride and groom all day. I love to see happy people, and it's just a great environment to be in.
I'm Brianna Wozniak. I'm a photojournalist here in Wozniak's Photography, and I also work in the office assembling the final albums. I get all the candid pictures. I zoom in on people's hands, flowers, small details that the bride has put together for months leading to the big day.
When the bride and groom first come into our studio, we like to show them that we're going to give them great photography, but we're also going to be an important part of their wedding.
I introduce myself, they introduce themselves. We talk for a few minutes to break the ice.
We want them to feel like we're family at the end of the day.
I like to have conversations with them during the engagement session. I don't like to just keep it pictures and poses. I like to be personal with them.
It's a privilege to be a wedding photographer. You're with people on the most important day of their life.
Usually at the bride's house when we first get there, it's crazy and hectic, and we like to just smooth things out and make the day go nice and easy for them.
We never will miss a shot because we're busy doing something else. That only comes with experience.
By the end of the day, we usually feel like we're a part of the family. Half the time they don't even realize we're still there, which means we did our job without being in anybody's face.
Our experience often translates into a more relaxed, stress-free day for the bride and groom. We do this every weekend. Most brides and grooms do this once in a lifetime.
My personal favorite part of the day is the father-daughter dance. I love it. It always chokes me up a little bit and I get a little bit teary-eyed. I think of my dad.
Knowing that these photographs are going to outlast all of us. Someday, 100 years from now, their families are still going to look back at where their generations began back in our photographs.
I just like capturing candid pictures because it's what most people don't seem to think that you would get.
We're actually giving you those great images without you feeling like you're being posed all day.
I love that I'm able to witness the bride and groom getting married and in love every single weekend. It's just something that I'm really passionate about and I love doing.
We know we're going to give you great photographs. What we like is at the end of the day, when you know you've had a great time with us and you've got the most awesome photographs you could possibly imagine.
Stellar events start with Titan Entertainment. Whether you're hosting a wedding or a family reunion or even a corporate event, a photo booth from Titan Entertainment can help you make it an occasion to remember. Our state-of-the-art photo booths put the fun in function. We'll supply zany glasses, hats, and other props so your guests can express their personal style. Other options include Facebook posting, photo strips, and green screen technology, allowing you to customize backgrounds and messages.
All of the photo booths from Titan Entertainment are delivered, set up, and supervised by a member of our friendly staff, so adding one to your event is always a snap. We even offer the ultimate scrapbook experience, where you get a copy of each photo taken, along with personal messages from your guests as a unique keepsake.
For more than 20 years, the team at Titan has been providing the special spark that every world-class event needs. With so many outstanding options to choose from, it's easy to picture the fun you'll have with a photo booth from Titan. Stellar events start with Titan Entertainment. Isn't it time you got started too? For more information on our photo booths, call us at 716-877-4400 or visit us online today.
Well, that's all the time we have for tonight's show. You have hundreds of choices to make as you plan your wedding day, and I hope that we helped you narrow your focus by introducing you to members of the BBA. I really want to encourage you to log on to BuffaloBridalAssociation.com. In fact, go to your computer right now and check out everything this great organization has to offer.
For everyone here at Buffalo Bridal Association and Wedding Planning Weekly, I'm Beth Clark.
And I'm Nick Salvatore. We'll see you next Sunday right here on CW23 at the same time. Good night, everybody.
With over 85 colors to coordinate with any gown, Bridesmaids gowns have met their match at Tuxedo Junction. Request free color swatches at tuxedojunction.com.
Tuxedo Junction, we fit your dream.
You know you need a professional video for your company or website, but you're wondering, where do I begin? Well, check out KeyVideo.com, Buffalo's premier television and video production house. We work with big businesses and other companies that think big. Corporate image, sales, training, you name it. Scripting, shooting, editing, we call it concept to completion, and we're ready to work for you. For your business, for all of life's events. Call, click, or visit Key Video today.
Concerned about the perfect vest and tie color to match your bridesmaids gowns? No problem. Order free fabric swatches at tuxedojunction.com.
Tuxedo Junction, we fit your dream. Savvy businesses know the best way to bring customers to the table and add dollars to your bottom line is with a clear and consistent marketing message. Learn how to put the power of television to work for you on Wednesday, April 3rd at Russell's Steak Shops and More. We'll demonstrate how a well-crafted television campaign can work for you. You'll also learn insider tips on choosing the top channels at the lowest cost. Take your business to the next level. Call Key Video at 884-5391 to reserve your spot today.